danger ahead. The signal is showing a definite red. Look out what you're doing. You're caught in a plot. Whatever she's brewing.
I've been an actress all my life. Whew! I'm also 45 years old. I live with my mother, and I have occasional hemorrhoids. Oh, and I also weigh 170 pounds. These are the things that I'm not supposed to talk about. The big no-nos in show business. Well, I got news for you folks. I'm not going to hide who I am anymore. I met my first agent at the age of 5 with my mother in a department store bathroom. I've spent the rest of my life in ladies' rooms looking for my second agent. I have this reoccurring nightmare. I'm in the same bathroom where I met this agent, but I'm at the age I am now. And I go by a stall and I go, excuse me? Excuse me, ma'am? Would you, here's an extra roll of toilet paper. By the way, here's my headshot. Hey, you with the red shoes. Do you have an in with William Morris? When the agent first saw me when I was a little girl, she was at the sink washing her hands. The scent of unflushed feces wafted through the air. And she turned around and said, "Oh, what a beautiful little girl!" I have to say she had big caps. "Is she an actress? Do you want to be an actress, honey?" My mommy! For 3 years, I went on so many auditions. Sorry for spitting. Yet never got a part. Even then, at such a young age. I sensed something about the process that was cold and hard. All about the money, nothing about humanity. I sensed right away that most casting directors were not happy people. Yet I felt my sole purpose, my passion, was somehow entwined with show business. You know, folks, there was so much in me, yet I couldn't quite translate it to the outside world. I knew the feeling, the emotion I had deep inside me, yet nobody really saw me. Nobody got me. And it broke my heart. My first experience with sexual harassment was when I was 17 years old. I had read an article in what was then the Drama-Log and is now the Backstage West that a photographer was looking for, sorry for spitting, that's the work done on the left-hand side of my mouth. That a photographer was looking for 3 models for a tanning ad. So I took my 17-year-old ass and went, I was happy. Within 20 minutes of the interview, the 50-year-old photographer pulls his penis out and tells me to give him a blowjob. He said that it was part of the job that all the models did that. Well, unlike the 17-year-old girls nowadays, I had an idea what a blowjob was, but I wasn't completely sure. And I felt so intimidated by this man. I really felt pressured. So as I lowered my face to his penis, I nervously took a breath and went, so once again, I lowered my face to his penis. I wrapped my 17-year-old, thick, luscious lips. I'm sorry I'm looking at you, sir.
I'm used to it.
Around his engorged member and sank my teeth into it. I bared down with all my might. When I let go, his penis looked like a roadkill. Only the women laughed. I've always had a protruding belly. Like my Segway? I've never been one of these women with a smooth, flat abdomen. They can wear that little ring on their tummy and their belly button's way up here. And they have all those cuts. I was never one of those women. I'm learning how to love this. Sir, maybe you need to take a better look. All this meat!
Back to my stomach. When my mother was with me, well, she still is with me. But when I was a child, and she was with me, she hated my stomach, absolutely hated it. But you know what? She was a great stage mother. She took me on every audition that I got. She wanted me to get the job as much as I did. But she felt that my puffy little tummy was a big, huge roadblock to having a successful career. So, in order to drive the idea home, she showed me a white plastic horse with a hole in its belly and told me that the mother horse cut the baby's belly out in order for it to be flat. Before going into an audition, I would suck in my stomach. Shame and fear about my body already formed. Folks, I was just a little girl. I would stand in front of the casting directors, hardly able to breathe, as I answered their stupid questions. Never getting a part. My mother said it was because of my stomach.